everyone joining. How's everybody feeling this full moon in Capricorn energy? Hello everyone. I've got you nice and close so you can see less of the table, but I can see more of the questions. I've just been doing a little bit of magic to get set and get ready. I'm sending it to you and I'm sending it to myself. This is a little protection spell for all of you right now, especially during these full moon energies. I'm protecting you from negative energies, negative gossip. I am also protecting your financial abundance and your financial attractions. And I have asked that we attract as many of you who are going to find healing messages through me, through my spirits, my ancestors and spirit guides, for honest, clear messages through me for you. So I'll just allow the smoke to clear and send it out to you as we're all joining this live. Full moon magic. For some of you who may be coming into this reading today, you're intention setters. And you were setting intentions back in the Capricorn new moon, back in January. So around January 13th, I think the new moon was, in the new moon Capricorn. You're welcome, you're welcome. And those intentions that you set with your manifestation rituals. This is the full moon in Capricorn. Believe in the impossible. This is the full moon in which your intention settings, your manifestation rituals from in and around January 13th starts to come into the material. You may be feeling the energies of this. You may not. All depends. Full moon in Capricorn energies bring about the reality of structure. And this is usually structure with regards to your goals, the structure with regards to your mission, your purpose, your career. So these full moon energies in Capricorns may be bringing this to the surface for you and reminding you of the steps that need to be taken in order to achieve these goals. This could be romantic, this could be professional, but usually the full moon in Capricorn has more of a goal-orientated energy, material energy. This is earth energy. So yeah, let's see what this full moon in Capricorn has for you guys. I'm just going to set that aside. The smoke's cleared. I want to burn it one more time. I light my spells 3 times. My number is 3. 3 is a master builder number. So I like to burn my spells 3 times. So I'm going to do this 2 more times before we get started and we wait for a few more people to pop in. I hope you've been thinking about your questions to ask. I hope you've got an idea of these energies that you're feeling with this full moon. And if you have any questions relating to those. We may get a little bit of a spark from a couple of the ingredients in here. Here we go. I'm sending this all your way. This is protection. This is energetic protection. Some of you, I can feel it already. My hands are feeling very clammy and sweaty. I'm feeling quite warm. I'm in Brisbane, Queensland, and it's meant to be a winter's day today. It feels like spring. It's springtime. It feels warm. There are birds singing everywhere. There's a lift in my energy, so this could be what's happening with you today, but there's a strong nervousness about me as well coming into this energy. So I'm not sure who this is for, but I'm going to ask that we all be patient with me when I go through this reading, and I'll answer as many of you as I possibly can. But the more people that join the live and the more people that ask questions, the quicker the questions fly through. So I'll do my best to answer as many of you as possible. I just need to light this one more time. So what I have here in my little mini cauldron, I have 3 cloves. So I'll show you. You'll have to excuse my hands. I haven't done my nails in a couple of days. I've been in a clearing out of my own energy mode, and when I do that, I either bake or I clean. So I've been cleaning a lot, and that means a lot of my aesthetics have disappeared. But I'm talking about the cloves that you use in cooking. So the cloves that you may put into your apple pie or whatever that may be. It's a lovely spice. It's a lovely, beautiful spice, and it's quite magical in its energy. So I'll just give you a quick look at what happens when you burn 1 clove. They have a tiny spark, and within that spark, that scent is absolutely beautiful. But the intent with clove is all about protection, especially psychic protection, protection from, gossip, negative energies, hexes and curses that people may be sending your way. The power in just 1 clove. 3 cloves together have an even more intense energy with regards to group gossip, group energies that can be coming against you. So I've placed 3 in the mini cauldron for you guys today. I have white sage for the protection of spirit and the safe travels of this magic towards you, and to protect the magic so this can reach you. And this ritual also contains cinnamon. And the cinnamon is for financial abundance and for financial reliefs, financial surprises, for those of you who are needing financial assistance in order to help achieve these goals. This full moon in Capricorn manifestations, these realities, this magic is coming your way. So you just need to be open to receive, and that's how the magic will work. I've set the intent, I've set the magic out your way. If you're open to receive, then allow it. We're going to get into asking some questions any second now. I just want to make sure my deck of cards is nice and clear and ready to go. I might have some Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgos here right now. I'm feeling Gemini, Pisces, Libra, Scorpio. Looks like we're going to be getting some readings out today here, and I'm loving that we've got only minimal people in the room right now. So let's go. First question. Okay, let me see what I've got. Now, guys, can I please request that you pop your name in your question, because your IDs don't show up very strong, but your writing does. So yeah, if you can just pop your names with your questions, that'll help me answer. Well, direct it to you and tap into your energies. I'll need a name to be able to tap in your energies. You can ask any question, definitely any kind of question. I'm willing to try and answer for you. If there's a block in the question, I'll let you know. If I'm unable to answer it, if I'm not getting a clear, honest message for you, I'll say I'm not getting anything for you. So yeah, you can pretty much ask anything, but if it's not going to come through, I'll let you know what's coming through and what's not coming through. I'll be very, very honest. Jen, what's the most important thing Spirit wants me to know? Jen. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, those who love Jen unconditionally, guide me clearly. Allow me to see clearly, hear clearly, feel clearly, and communicate clearly. Thank you. Jen, what does Jen need to know most right now? What does Jen need to know most right now, Spirit? Two more, please. Two more for Jen. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. Five of Pentacles, please, upright or reverse. Upright. Strength, upright or reverse. Upright. High Priestess, upright or reverse. So, Jen, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Strength card, both in the upright position, and then we have the High Priestess in reverse. I see we have Earth energy, but we have strong Leo energy and Pisces energy here. That's not to say that they're your signs or anything like that, Jen, but what this does suggest is that this is energy that's present and what you need to know most right now, which is the question that we asked. And Jen, the question with what you need to know most right now, when I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles, I know this is very personal, and this comes into the sense of the feeling of maybe a feeling of lack or a sense of abandonment. With the Strength card and the High Priestess in reverse, this is a strong indication, Jen, that either you or someone around you isn't strong enough to keep their secrets. They're not strong enough to hold in what needs to be silent right now. I feel like normally someone's needing to have the courage to not be silent. Someone's needing to be strong about whatever this abandonment is, whatever this lack is, whoever. There's a need to be strong and confident and to lead in a situation here and to trust your intuition. I feel like you're not trusting your intuition, and this is what, maybe it's a blockage within your communication. I'm feeling a little bit of anxiety here. I'm seeing what's that chakra? I think it's the sacral chakra. I'm feeling a lot of sacral chakra energy there, Jen. But the Strength card is saying you're going to need to be confident and strong in a situation in where you may be feeling abandoned, you may be feeling a sense of lack. This is material. This is in the Pentacles. This is with regards to potentially a home, a job, family, a connection, a friendship. It's not knowing that there's comfort there. It's not being able to see that there's comfort here available to you. And I'm getting a strong message of you've got this with this Strength card, right? You can get back in touch with your intuition. This block that you've got right now in your intuition, this I feel as though there's a reason why you're here with this protection spell that I've just put forward earlier, Jen. This protection spell that I've put together about gossip and so on and so forth. Maybe you're feeling the energy of this towards you, And this is why this spell needed to come to you as well today, this protection of gossip and negative energies that are being sent your way. What you need to know most right now is that there is a need to be strong, a need to be confident, a need to lead in a situation, to know that you are in control and that you have control and that you can overcome the gossip, this energy of lack. Because the Five of Pentacles, although you do see these two people struggling outside of a church, but the light's on inside. There's lights on, there's people there. They may be on the outside and it's cold, they feel cold, they're hungry, they don't feel worthy. Financial issues. This is also health issues as well. And sometimes these financial issues or abandonment, that lack energy, with the anxiety that can be created from this energy, that reason why you may have been setting intentions back in January, if that was something that you were doing and you're feeling like, oh my God, I am blocked, my intentions aren't working, my manifestations aren't coming to fruition. When we do a new moon intention manifestation, we need to wait for that full moon in that house for the materialization of those intentions. And so think back to around January, and you may not have done an actual ritual, but you may have been thinking about something on loop or wondering about something enough and asking, praying for answers. And this is the time in which you're being asked to be strong, to be confident, wise, to lead, and to speak your truth. I'm feeling strong. Speak your truth with the High Priestess here. And you are strong and you are confident, Jen. And you just need to find that. I believe that's what's the message here. So I hope that helps. Okay, next question. Aisha, does he love me? Sorry if I'm not saying that right. Does he love me? Aries. Aisha. Does he love me? Aisha, does he love me? Oh, I see some beautiful cards here. Let's see what we've got upright and reverse. Nine of Swords, Spirit, upright or reverse. Okay, Aisha. Aisha, you still with me? Is it Aisha? Aries and Leo connection? Aisha, hopefully you're still here. If you're not, you can find the answer to your reading on my YouTube channel. I will be uploading this to YouTube channel very, very shortly. Oh, you're still great. Great, you're still here. And the good thing is this will be uploaded to YouTube later on today. So anybody who has asked questions that I've been able to see and answer, you'll be able to see that on YouTube and watch it back as many times as you need to. So if you haven't done so, pop onto my bio and subscribe, the little play button to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell so that way you'll get the notification when I upload my readings. But for this reading, Aisha, Nine of Swords. Are you feeling a little bit anxious and maybe not sleeping so well and worrying about this connection. This is somebody who worries over night time. You're both busy working during the day from what I can see here. Very balanced, giving, caring individuals. It may be hard to tell how emotional this person is when they're in the King of Pentacles energy. They're working hard. You're in a very grounded, balanced, giving, nurturing, feminine energy, or I'm getting at least that, and then I'm also getting a masculine here. By the way, I just need you to see this. We have the Ace of Cups and the King and Queen of Pentacles. So please, when I say that this is anxiety, and anxiety are the movies that we tell ourselves, the fears that we have in our head, the visions that we can perpetuate in our mind based on fear, based on past stories, past memories, past situations, past relationships and connections. Especially when you have what we call in tarot, when you see two cards together like this, a king and a queen, in a love spread, a love question spread, this king and a queen, they're a pair. You know what I mean? And they're a very balanced, grounding, generous pair. Very giving, hardworking people, mature. And there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of emotion here, a lot of love. And sometimes, if there has been the energy in which I'm feeling this Nine of Swords is coming for you, this comes from, like I was saying, the memory and the cellular memory in which we hold on from past connections, past relationships, past letdowns. You know, the ups and the downs that we have in life. Those downs and the ups, they all leave a genetic memory, a cellular memory within your body, within you. And depending on how that memory is carried on, we can sometimes create it or formulate this, manifest it into anxiety, moments in which that we cannot sleep, that we're overthinking, that when we're meant to be having that time of rest, that time of rejuvenation, that time of healing, we're not. We're encouraging more of the thoughts. Okay? So when I say that this is more of an energy in which can be healed through this Queen of Pentacles energy, so embodying the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, that earthly energy, being a fire sign. A fire sign, it can be difficult to get grounded. It can be difficult to also be in a relationship with somebody who could be quite grounded. So Aries, entrepreneurial, leader, you're both very driven people, right? So you're both leaders as well when it comes to your natural core energy. But what I want to know is what your rising signs are. What I want to know is what your Venus sign is. What I want to know is what your 8th house is, your marriage and compatibilities house. Because your sun sign isn't everything to do with your love and your romance. I'm seeing a lot of earth energy here. I'm seeing Capricorn energy. I'm seeing Taurus energy. So there's a potential that your Aries is on the cusp of Taurus or close to the energy of Taurus. Or this information here is like, even though there may be a lot of emotion, a lot of love, and a lot of, how would you say this? How do I put this? It's overwhelming. And overwhelming can bring in maybe sometimes obsession and possession, but not when we're in the upright. But these signs, when we flip them upside down and they show up in the reverse, when they're not in their balanced energy, when they're not in their feminine and their masculine. So a lot of what I've learned about connections and relationships through reading tarot and through living my own experiences as well. Being a feminine with my sign, my birth chart places me in a half-half. I'm 50 masculine, 50 feminine. So I can go out there and be dominant, and I can pay the bills, take care of everything, but I can also do everything that needs to be done in the home, nurturing, compassionate, so on and so forth. It's embodying the energies, and sometimes we need to get a good balance of understanding what are the energies I need to embody this lifetime. And I feel that's what this connection is liberating within the two of you. It's bringing about the abundance. It's bringing about long-term stability, long-term commitment. This is a very loyal, committed couple. Very, very loyal, very, very committed. But the thing is, they're not overly like affectionate or emotional energies, because they work hard. They work hard, they relax hard. and you know, sometimes this energy is also very truthful. They're very honest. They're intuitive, naturally intuitive, okay? So there's a strong energy of this is more about past connections and needing to understand where that anxiety is truly coming from. And is it actually coming from this connection, or is it coming from cellular memory from the past that is bringing in trauma for the now, for this connection? Because when we do have a divine pair like this, when you have a connection that is a divine pair, there are cellular activations. And those cellular activations within your DNA can bring up karmic memories in which need healing, ancestral karmic memories in which may need healing, especially if you've done a couple of lifetimes together as well. So I'm getting a lot of try to spend some more time outside in nature, connecting or playing, if you've got pets, connecting with your pets and just sort of spending time outside and grounding yourself, and getting more sunshine during the day to allow the melatonin release at nighttime to help aid your rest and aid the relaxation in which you need to sleep better. Because when you start getting some better sleep, when you start sleeping better as well, you're going to feel far more balanced and far more grounded, and you're going to be able to see the connection more for what you have now and not the cellular memory in which you have from the past. I hope that makes sense. Whew. You're more than welcome. Thank you for joining me today and trusting me with your question. Maureen, can I get a future love reading? Oh yeah, I love future love readings. They're exciting. Okay. Maureen. Future love for Maureen. Future love for Maureen. Wow. Already. Okay. I think these three were just a bad shuffle, Maureen. I'm definitely taking these two, but I want one more. Maureen. Future love for Maureen. One more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Oh! I felt this. I'm so nervous. Ah! Okay. Okay, Maureen, I'm sorry if I swore. I'm sorry to anybody if I swear, but the man. Okay. Upright or reverse? Upright, I'm shaking, I'm nervous. Upright or reverse? Upright or reverse, please, Spirit. Can I please confirm upright or reverse, please? Okay. Maureen, when I get okay, I need you to see this, but I don't want you to freak out when you see this, okay? Because the energy in which I'm feeling and what I'm seeing in my mind's eye it's a surprise, okay? So this is more like 2 future predictions, whatever we want to call it. This could be, remember, energy is fluid, time's fluid. This could be past, present, future. We're asking for future. We'll see what happens. Okay, so this is what we've got. So, your next love, your next relationship, your next true connection is justice. Justice. for heartache. Fairness because of the heartbreak that you've had to go through in connections. Fairness because of third-party situations and where you were the broken one, you were the hurt one, you were the one left heartbroken. There is justice for this. They may have been a Libran, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius. Like I was saying about the signs before, when we were talking about love and romance, we could be talking about the 8th house sign or the 5th house sign. Not necessarily your 3rd. But here we have the 10 of Pentacles. This is why this is your justice. This is why this is your justice for the heartache, for third-party situations, for legal situations, divorces most likely, a divorce potentially. And if it's not an actual legal divorce, it's a long-term relationships that have separated, that come across to spirit like it's a divorce. There's separation of property and cars and ownership of things. But this is your justice. This next relation coming in for you is your justice, and it is your 10 of Pentacles. 13. On the 13th of January, were you setting any love intentions? Were you doing any love intention rituals around that time? If you were, that's why this full moon and Capricorn reading is here for you. That's why I was able to see your question, connect to you, have an answer for you today. 11:11 I just saw on the clock. For me, number 13 is a very, very lucky number. So if around January 13th you were doing some intention setting and you were setting those manifestations, you were manifesting loyalty, commitment, a family that can create a legacy, serious, stable, this is like grandfathers, grandchildren, dogs, homes, stable, loving commitment. And if you've been seeing 11:11 a lot, that's your angels, your ancestors and your spirit guides letting you know your manifestations, your law of attraction. Your angels are telling you this is coming, this is definite. I'm still seeing 11. It's so much confirmation for you there. The 10 of Pentacles, I want to say the letter S, the letter Y, S, Y, G, you're going to build with this person. This is somebody you will build with. This is somebody you also too. They could be a Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo, but I don't think that it's got anything to do with their signs. I think it's definitely more to do about this is your stability. This is your justice for all the times you've been hurt. And because you've been surrendering to spirit, because you've been setting your intentions with light intent, you've been sending love back out, even though you've been broken, even though you've been hurt, even though you've been put in third-party situations. Here's your justice. Here's somebody who's loyal, committed. And if they don't already have their own financial abundance, you create it together. Because I am seeing 333. So I feel like in the number 13, again, you were setting your intention setting, guys. For those who are really connecting and resonating with full moon energies right now, this reading, it seems to be for everybody, or those who, whether you realize it or not, you've been setting intentions around the 13th. You've been using new moon energies and you've been sort of following a spiritual path of some kind, and you're manifesting. This is brilliant. This is really good. Be very positive about this and stay in a positive energy when it comes in, because remember the past reading that I just did is like another, it's a reminder that anything from past karmic energies, guys, we're only just coming out of a retrograde. We're only just coming out of Mercury retrograde. It ended yesterday around the 22nd. So with Mercury retrograde ending, we do still have another retrograde of I can't remember the planet. There's another planet that's still in retrograde until October or something like that. We've still have resonating eclipse energies, or some astrologers have said that eclipse energies can last for up to 6 months, and we've had 2 very strong eclipses back to back, one lunar, one solar. So there is a lot of clearing out, a lot of releasing, a lot of what may feel and seem like chaotic energies over the last few months that have been happening to a lot of people. It's like a spring day in the middle of winter here, guys. Things are changing for those who are coming into this reading. Things are changing for all of you. I've been setting the magic. I've been setting the intentions. I've been sending out to as many of you as I possibly can. My protection, my magic, my powers. Not my powers to give you. I mean, I didn't even ask for them. But I'm sending my powers out to protect you. I'm sending my energies out to protect you from anything that is stopping you from achieving your goals, your intention setting, what you are going to achieve back in January 13th, back around that new moon phase. And the energy of that even goes for around about 3 days. You could have been thinking about something on loop from around the 13th to the 15th of January. Boom, surprise, here it is popping up. Holla. Oh, you forgot about me? Because you thought about this well in the beginning of the year, and there's been so much crap that's happened in between then and now. So we're not actually expecting these beautiful surprises that are coming for us. And this is most of people right now. The energies have been very consistent. During retrograde, there was a lot of healing. I had a lot of stuff of my own come up. So much personal stuff. I put halts in my work. If you noticed, I haven't been posting or going live. And my intent is to go live every day. I have a schedule. I've got personal readings I'm still trying to catch up on. And the ones that I was doing were being stalled and halted and delayed due to technical issues, spiritual attacks, whatever was going on. It was insane. And I woke up today different. My energy was different. And it's not mine all the time. I'm picking up an energy for a lot of people. 222. You may be seeing numbers like 22, 222. You're co-conspirating with universe. You're working with universal energies. You're working with the elements. And whether you believe it or not, whether you know it or not, you're manifesting. Everybody does. Whether you're doing it with intent or whether you're doing it subconsciously, we're all manifesting. So all of us were setting intent around that new moon in Capricorn back in January. And the energies of that. So all of us were setting intent around that new moon in Capricorn back in January. And the energies of that is coming to the surface right now. A lot of us are feeling the full moon in Capricorn energy when it comes to our goals. And we're being made aware of the blueprint for those goals. And if we haven't focused on what the blueprint of our goals are, this energy of this full moon is bringing that for us to pay attention to and sort of saying, okay, have a look. You said you want this. You set the intention. You said you wanted this. This is what you wanted. How hard are you willing to go for it? Because Capricorn energy is hard-working energy, right? They go hammer and tong when it comes to getting what they need. So this is the energy of which we're experiencing with the full moon in Capricorn. How hard are you willing to go for what it is that you want? For what it is that you desire, your goals, your ambitions, your purpose, your mission, be it love, be it romance, be it marriage, be it a family, be it being a mother, be it being an entrepreneur with a really amazing new concept idea, strategic business, the number 555. I just saw the numbers 5. You're going through change. So much change. A lot of you are starting to see synchronicities and you're paying attention to the signs and synchronicities, and serendipitous events are beginning to happen. And you're like, whoa, little surprises are starting to happen, and this is why this begins to happen for us in this exciting time. Then when you start to pay attention to these little symbols and signs and synchronicities and events that begin to happen from time to time, and you're able to sort of start joining the dots, and you learn the messages in which you're being told all the time, you start connecting more to your universal energies, and you start to form a stronger connection with your ancestors, with your spirit guides, with your path, with the elements, earth, fire, wind, water. The more you do that, the more your goals start to manifest and come into fruition. So this full moon energy in Capricorn is really bringing this to the surface for a lot of you, especially if you've been setting intentions for goals around the 13th of January. And little things are coming and they're happening. It's like, you want this, right? You want this. This is light. This is good, but it's nervous as well. It's like, it's change. It's different. It's out of our comfort zone. Do I leap? Do I take the jump? Am I going to it? It's intense. Okay, if you're wanting a reading, I need to see your name as well. Can you pop your name with your question, please? Is it Trisha? Trisha Hatefish? Future Love, Trisha Hatefish. And Nancy, can you remind me you're next? I've seen your name a couple of times. Nancy, can you remind me? Next, hang around, I'll get to you, Nancy. Trisha, Future Love. I'm being called to use a different deck for you, Trisha. Trisha, Future Love. Trisha, Future Love. Trisha, Future Love. Your name's Ria, Future Love, Ria, Future Love. Oh gosh. Settle down, deck. I'll ask again because now I've got your name, Ria. 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 Future Love for Ria, please, Spirit. Future Love for Ria, 2 more. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, Ria, do you like options? Okay, just a second. 7 of Wands, upright or reverse. Knight of Wands, upright or reverse. Knight of Swords, upright or reverse. Ria? Okay, definitely. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. There ain't no lion when it comes to tarot. I can tell you that now. I cannot make this up. Then we have the 7 of Wands. This is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. This is a defensive energy. This is somebody who needs to be on guard and defending themselves often. I feel like you're actually defending yourself against options that you maybe sense won't be good for you. Because there's 2 people coming in. There's a choice in love. There is a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius style-like energy, the Knight of Wands, a fire sign, Ria. And Ria, this fire sign is still in his night energy. He's still in his busy energy. He's still in his energy of, I've got things to do, people to see, attractive, charismatic, dreamy, driven, focused, like just, you know, that bad boy, you know, that kind of like the one that is the good looking bad boy in the movie, and everybody like is attracted to him and he knows it. So the fact that he knows it, he's not overly committed to other people because he knows he has options. So there's somebody who comes in with a lot of options and you're very attracted to him. He's very charismatic. He knows how to get what he wants as well. This person knows how to get what they want. But they're in 1 minute and gone the next. And while you're trying to decide between this person, there's somebody else who's coming in, and this person is very, very intelligent, very smart, very good communicator. Could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They are very smooth, very charming, just witty, romantic. But again, another knight, somebody who is probably still not overly ready to commit just yet. And you're going to find yourself sort of going, I know that you're going to see the energy, you're going to feel the energy, you're going to understand, and you know, either one of them may potentially end up being like if this is a choice in month that you're currently in right now, if this is the current choice and you're trying to decide between the two, Spirit is saying make a decision or I'll do it for you here. There's a little bit of that going on. I don't know if that's the message for me. Right now you are single, or you will be single if you're not single already, if you can't make this decision. So if this is a decision that you're stuck on, Rhea, Spirit's kind of letting me know that you need to make your decision. And I don't think it's either one of these ones. I think you need to decide yourself. You need to choose yourself, Rhea. I think you need to decide for you, because either one of these energies have you needing to protect yourself, protect your energy. And it's almost a surprise. This is actually going to surprise you. But it's the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands, if you can see his shoes, I don't know if you can see his shoes, but he's literally got two different shoes on. It was like this dude's gotten to he's been woken up in the middle of the night, and he goes to his door and he's like, what's going on? And there's all these people outside. And it's like, holla, I like you, you're hot, you're attractive, there's all this going on. Oh my God, I have a huge decision to make. This is a decision in love. But I don't like this. I don't like this, and this is telling me this decision will need to be made, or it will get made on your behalf. Either way, I believe right now the energy is to focus on you, to focus on your independence, to focus on your self-worth, your stability and your growth, your abundance, because you're going to find a connection far more on your level when you're at this energy, when you're on your own and you're abundant and you're single. This could be past energy, this could be future energy, this could be current energy. Time and energy is fluid. I just want to confirm the Nine of Pentacles that I saw. Nine of Pentacles, please, Spirit. What's the advice? You want me to do? Oh, okay. Okay, Spirit, what's the advice? What's the advice, please? Thank you. Something new, passionate, creative endeavor. If there's anything that you, if you're an artist or a painter or a singer, for some reason I'm seeing a microphone stand, or an artist, a singer, a dancer, something like that, some kind of creative arts, performing arts, Rhea, this is going to bring you in a lot of abundance. This is going to bring you in a lot of money. And Spirit's kind of suggesting to me that when you're in this creative phase, this creative state of mind, creative, abundant, self-loving, self-enjoying, like, look at her. Look how happy she is. She's just like, I've got everything I need and I'm just me. She's got money everywhere, loving pets everywhere. Her clothes are just divine. She's covered in perfumes, you know. Butterflies, there's transformation here. You get to transform an energy about yourself when you move into that single, alone, I am worthy energy, and I am everything and anything with just who I am and what I have, and you're being creative. This is when something very passionate and a new beginning starts for you. So I hope that helps. I hope that answers your question. Okay, remember to pop your names. Was it Nancy I had to check in with now? Are we still here? Thank you, Jen Peacock. Thank you for helping, Nancy. I needed you to remind me of a future love reading. Yes, Nancy, future love reading. I want to use a completely different deck. Nancy, future loves. Jenna, just for your help, I'd love to know, can you send me a private message? And I'd love to make you as one of my moderators and provide you with a free reading. Love to. Okay. Nancy, future love, Nancy, future love, Nancy, future love, Nancy, future love, Nancy,
Ooh.
I don't typically read reversals from this deck, Nancy, but I'm feeling called to check. So, Death, upright or reverse. Five of Swords, upright or reverse. Four of Pentacles, upright or reverse. Okay, so Nancy, I love what I do, and then sometimes I don't, because I don't always get to give beautiful, amazing, what I wanted to hear response. Now, death and rebirth. This is an awakening connection. This connection that comes in for you, your next love. With death and rebirth, this is the card of death and rebirth. Five of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Devil, and then the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is going to be a connection that is going to... Now, when I see the death and rebirth card, especially in the Light Seers deck, this is all about awakening to me. This is all about coming into an awakening of... It's kind of like an energy... It's birds. You know, birds is communication, it's talk, but this... I'm getting total past narcissistic energy towards you in the past. And I feel like when this connection comes in, the awakening within yourself from this connection, it's almost like, oh my God, am I revisiting my past? This is like the same person, different body. Four of Pentacles. I see you as needing to hold on to your money. You're protecting yourself, you're protecting your energy, protecting your money. I'm seeing fear here. I feel like this is a connection that's coming in on purpose in order to bring in the awakening of what traumas need to be healed. What are you holding on to from the past? Who's this to you? Who's this to you? That person in the background, that voice in the background. Yeah, I think so too. I need you to use your own intuition with me here because it helps. But most certainly that person, the words that they'd use towards you, that negativity that they'd tap in, that self-talk that they'd give you. It's like this person from your part, this person back here, this energy is this energy. I'm getting strong Capricorn, Scorpio energy. I'm getting a total awakening though. this connection is going to bring to the surface an awakening within you of a toxicity that's been held onto for too long that is going to need to be released. Air sign. This awakening for you. I'm seeing the numbers 4, 5, 6. It's been a journey. You've been going on a path, right? You've been going through an awakening and ascension. The connection that's coming in for you is going to also be in addition to that. And a lot of the time when this happens, we're like, not again. Why does this keep happening to me? This is most certainly a situation in which it is a for you situation. Because once this is cleared out, once this attachment to the toxicity of your ex-person's own projections, the gaslighting, the slight comments, the little digs on the side, their own insecurities, their own feelings, their own worries, their own stresses. They didn't know how to deal with them. So their insecurities within this connection, their insecurities were not as balanced as you. We're not as scaled as you are. You're a balanced individual. You use a lot of logic with regards to your process and your decision making. You're not overly emotional. You're not in a heart space most of the time. But this person has definitely gotten into the back of your head, and this connection in the future may potentially awaken this within you of what you've been holding on to and what needs to be worked on, what you haven't worked on with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, what past traumas that are still maybe silently or subconsciously knocking on the back of your mind. And when you do get into a connection, you realize, oh, what I thought I healed, perhaps I have not. So Nancy, this is not bad. This just means with this now notice, this heads up, you're able to realize that with emotion comes triggers. This is just a triggering connection that potentially suggests that it will be a lovely emotional connection, something that you feel that you want to hold on to. That's why it will, I like to say, bring to the surface what needs to be healed, because this is a lot of the Five of Swords. I'm seeing the birds right in the background. This is past energy. That person's right in the background, like it's all behind me, but it's still pecking at my brain. It's still pecking at my eyes. It's still giving me a headache. Like I've got a headache from this. And I don't believe it's because of this person that you're with in the future. I feel it has more to do with the fact that this person awakens the past cellular DNA trauma in which that was from this past connection. Four of Cups. Justice, there's your Libran energy right here. Strength, could be Leo that's coming in. And that's the thing with the Four of Cups, justice and strength. So here you are. There's that balanced, beautiful, equal give and take, intelligent, logical person. There's a potential that you're going to have a lot of strength in order to see this connection for what it actually is. Do you see that? Because of the fear of the past, because of the trauma from the past, because of the awakening of what this connection brings in. So I'm going to ask the Tarot one extra question for you before we finish off. What's the advice? What's the advice for this connection, Spirit? What's the advice for this connection? What's the advice for this connection? Just the one? Knight of Swords. Knights aren't always known as long-term energy, but this is fast, honest. This is fast. This is a fast communication. The two things from this, the energy, the advice, communicate honestly, communicate openly, communicate in your Libran energy, communicate in an energy in which you are within your logic and not your emotions. Because remember, emotions are energy, and when you're getting into your emotions, it starts to bring us here into the past. And the past, yes, toxic. The past was tempting. The past is the past. And that energy, and holding on to that energy, and holding on to the words that person was able to say to you, completely untrue, not correct, but we start to own it after a while. We can start to believe it after a little while. You have the strength. Be confident. You also, this card is showing to me, be confident, brave. Know how beautiful and strong you are. Know that you will tame the fear within, because you will overcome that fear. But most certainly don't ignore love when it's there from looking at the past, remembering the past. I hope that helped. I hope that helped, Nancy. I hope that resonated for you. Wonderful. Thank you, Nancy. I'm glad I could help. You're welcome. Did I just see, is it Tiff? Was it Tiff? Tia, can you tell me if my girlfriend and I will get over this rough situation? Tia. Will Tia and her girlfriend get over this rough situation? Will Tia, ooh. Okay. Tia, King of Pentacles, upright or reverse. Page of Wands, upright or reverse. Six of Cups, upright or reverse. Okay. I like this. Okay, so King of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Six of Cups. If you with work, determination, commitment, loyalty, Page of Wands, Six of Cups, this has a fresh start, a fresh passionate new beginning. There's going to be a message. You will get communication. You're like their soulmate. Six of Cups. You're like their soulmate. That's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of memories with you. There's memories with you. There's going to be messages of memories with you. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Very independent, masculine style energy. Someone who's, a leader and maybe entrepreneur, could be a doctor. Just a chill person. Somebody who's pretty chill most of the time. Pretty chilled and relaxed. I'm also seeing Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So there will be a message coming through. There is definitely going to be communication. Pages are always about communication. Pages are always messages. And the Six of Cups is nostalgia. It's soulmate energy. It's past life energy. It's a strong connection. This is a very strong, stable, loyal, committed connection. And there will be messages of nostalgia, of like emotional, loving messages. Thank you, Jenna. Satya. Oh, Satya, I missed the question. Namala, it's Melanie. Melanie, I sent the email to you last night. Did you get the link? Melanie, I sent you the link last night. Hopefully you've got it. Oh my God. Ivana, why did M left me out of nowhere? Is he going to reach out? Ivana, why did M leave Ivana out of nowhere? Why did M leave Ivana out of nowhere? Why did M leave Ivana out of nowhere? It's a lot of cuts. Okay. Four of Swords. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Six of Wands. Okay. Well, there's definitely an apology coming. Page of Cups. So we've got Page of Cups. Here's a, I'm sorry. I'm really, really, really sorry. I love you. This Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's a knight. He's coming in. He's coming in with a message. This is message. This is communication. I'm sorry. I know I hurt you. I see what I did now. Six of Wands. I sometimes, I can sometimes see the Six of Wands as a person who enjoys a lot of attention from different people. They could be in the public eye. They may have a strong social media profile, something like that, somewhere where they get a lot of attention. But what I'm seeing with this card here placed next to the Judgment card, so these three together, so the Six of Wands, Judgment, and the Knight of Cups. Judgment is the card, like universe is blowing the horn, you know what I mean? It's the card of karma, but it's also the card of second chances. So yeah, this is coming back around, most certainly going to come back around, and it's better that it comes back around outside of retrograde season and not during. And if there's been like a couple of weeks since you've been waiting for this, retrogrades cause delays. But the energies in which I'm seeing here is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Libran energy. There is most certainly somebody who's done a bit of healing. They've taken some time out to themselves, a little bit of time. I don't see years, but like 6 weeks, something like that. Six of Wands, yeah, like 6 weeks, and it takes 6 weeks before it comes back around, that sort of thing. But it comes back around. And it comes back around with an apology. I love you. This is a love bomb. You get a little bit love bombed in this situation. I see you. I see what I did. This is victory. The Six of Wands here is the victory. It is a comeback around. There is a return. Certainly, you do get an apology. I can't help but look at the fish in the cup. It doesn't always draw my attention, but in this particular instance, it is drawing my attention. And sometimes that can just mean the apology in this instance may seem somewhat immature and may not be coming from a very grown-up space. This may be coming out from somebody who's maybe a little bit desperate and a little bit overly emotional with the Knight of Cups as well, like outpouring a fair bit of emotion, like really love bombing you. This will feel like a victory, and it will definitely have that energy of victory around it, and good karma, like a good energy of coming back around. There'll be truth, clarity, and honesty. I'm getting Libra, Aquarius, Gemini again energy, but this is more about when they come back around, you may question whether or not they're going to be truthful with what it is that you want to know of the interim. What happened in the interim? Why did you leave? Why did you leave with that question? Why did you just leave out of nowhere? The question in which you ask, the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords, you can trust what they're saying is being truthful. They are going to be telling you the truth. You are going to get clarity when they do come back around. You are going to get the honesty, and it's going to come from them. So Spirit's definitely saying to trust what it is that they do tell you. The words in which they are delivering are truth. You probably feel like their apology is immature and not honest. But it is. So there's definitely some honesty and truth going on there for you in his apology. There's some healing here. He may have been in, this could be rehab, this could be hospital, a healing facility, could even be a spiritual healing facility. Yeah, something like that. I'm picking that up strong. Could have been rehab, could have. But I'm also getting spiritual healing as well, like a clearing out. He was in hospital. Yeah, that's here. There's definitely a medical facility here that I can see for sure. I don't know if it's a hospital or what, but this is the truth for sure. Okay, I hope that helps. You're most welcome. Thank you for stopping by. All right, who can I see next? Satya, is there anything for the separation I'm in? Do I forgive? Satya. Situation for Satya. Bad shuffle. These cards are super slippery, so sometimes they like to spread out. I gotta use strong intuition when I'm shuffling these ones to know which ones are to come out. Okay. Satya. Forgive and move on. Okay, I'm seeing Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and strong Aries energy. Satya. Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Fool. When I'm looking at the Page of Swords, I'm seeing contracts. I'm thinking contracts. I'm looking at legal documents, investigating, putting together facts, putting together truths, putting together information. With the Fool, I'm seeing new. Take a risk, get out of your comfort zone and start something new. Your abundance, your stability, your tranquility, your peace, your loyalty to yourself is important here. I'm also hearing with the Page of Swords, if they're not spying on you, if they may be watching you, they may be spying on you, they may be watching you, and they're watching you in your independence, and they're watching you in your growth, and they're watching you balanced, and they're looking at you they're watching you. They're definitely watching you, and they're going to watch you start again somewhere new, because I see the Fool here. They're watching you take a leap of faith. You're not thinking about it. You're done over-analyzing. This is all the signs, really. When I look at the Fool, can be all the signs. But for some reason, I always think of Aries when I see the Fool. I don't know why. But this energy is, I think of Aries because Aries is like the first sign in the zodiac, like the baby of the zodiac. It's like, take a leap, jump, go. Don't think about it. Don't think twice. Just go. Man of the past. Don't even bother watching. Don't even bother looking. You know, take off. Take a journey. Go on a holiday. Go on a trip. Go on a vacation with the Fool. It's like, don't think about it. Don't worry what it's going to cost. You know, all those sorts of things just get you time. He's an Aries. Okay. So I'm feeling that Aries energy then. But for the Fool, for you, I feel like this is you. Take a leap. He's going to be watching you. Maybe do something on your own. You're going to be taking a leap in some direction, in some way, shape, or form. And it's going to be fantastic, by the way. The Fool is a great energy to be in because it's childlike, it's new, it's beginning, it's starting again. I just want to get 2 more cards. Advice. Yeah. Okay. Something new, Page of Wands, something new. You are going to be getting, there is something new that will come for you. And that's something new that's going to come for you. It's like this connection that you're asking about, way too much anxiety, way too much. Keep either you or your person, we're up at night, we're not able to just, I feel like this is more you and your energy. It's just so confusing. It's inundating your headspace, your peace, your calm. So if you're just, go, even this person's they're watching you, but they're watching you move on. They're watching you get out of your head and start something new. That may create something different. We're only reading the current energies in which may happen now. Who knows what the outcome of that may be for them. But you get to focus on you. You get to focus away from this connection and be more in your element. Be more in your energy of starting again and being you and having what you want in your life. I just need to check the time. Is anybody in Queensland? I didn't bring my clock down and I've got to get my daughter from school at 3. Does anybody have the time for me before I get to the next question? Queensland time? Excellent. Thank you. We got plenty of time, guys. Thank you so much, Jenna. All right, next question. William, am I moving in the right direction in life? William. William. Am I moving in the right direction? William. I'm going to ask the pendulum for that, William, because it's more of a yes, no. And then if we need to get to the cards, if it's a no, we'll see why. Okay, pendulum, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. William, is William moving in the right direction? William, ask a different question or rephrase is really what our Spirit's trying to say. So, which career path is the question, the full moon and Capricorn question, the questioning your goals. the beginning part of this reading, actually, which is where it was, is like, what are your goals? What are your goal sets? Where's your mindset at? How hard have you been working towards achieving your goals? Full moon in Capricorn energy. Have you really been focused on the areas in which need adjustments or improving or more towards it, more effort, more diligence? And I'm hearing for your healing. I'm hearing for your healing more than anything. Because without the healing, without looking to what is blocking you, your energies, if I have a look to see what chakras for you are blocked, your blocked energy, this will help. He's blocked at base chakra, your creative chakra, like get into, like put on some music and just start dancing around the living room, you know, whatever it takes to get you feeling joy and abundance. Can I please, angels, ancestors, can I please get the chakra that's blocked, the chakras that's blocked? Split into 3. Yeah, sacral. Okay, so you've got sacral, base, root. You've got a lot of blockages going on, and this is why you're probably feeling like, am I on the right path? Another way to answer that question without getting to the tarot is I just want to say it's a matter of being balanced. It's a matter of getting grounding. It's a matter of sitting still and listening to yourself and asking yourself truly and wholly and honestly, are you happy where you are? Are you happy with the effort in which you've put towards your wants, your desires, what it is that you are hoping to achieve within your mission, with your business, with your goals, within your relationships? This full moon in Capricorn will remind you of this, and it will bring this to the surface, and it will make sure that you ask yourself again, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for success? Are you ready for money? Are you ready for abundance? Because it will come and it will be given and it will be received if you're open to receive. But you can't be open to receive if you're blocked, and if you've got financial blocks, if you've got emotional blocks, if you've got creative blocks, we need to unblock them. How do we do that? We get in touch with ourselves and we figure, and for you, I'm just seeing movement. I'm feeling movement, jogging, running. The colors yellow, surrounding yourself in more bright colors like yellow and orange and those sorts of things may assist you with your creative energies, and with that, finding your path, the right path, the path that fits you, the path that is your path. Sometimes when we doubt if we're on the right path, it's a sure sign that you are as well. Because it's like an ascension past, past a death of some sort of ego. There's some part of your ego that's dying off. So you question your beliefs, you question your path, your purpose, your mission, your goals. And through questioning, we find answers. And then it's like, oh, I am on the right path. I'm always on the right path. There's no such thing as coincidences, if you ask me. Even when things seem chaotic and it feels like a lot is happening to you, is it? You know what I mean? Is it really happening to you? Because if you look back at the past, and if you look back at your history, and if you really, really see the bigger picture of what's happened, and it's an awakening of, well, I'm here now. Yes, I'm in another situation which I'm thinking and feeling negatively, but I've always gotten out of the past situations and they've always worked out really well for me. And now I'm revisiting another one. This too shall pass. This energy will pass. What goes up must come down. It's the universal law. Balance is a given. Free will exists, and so does time. So if your free will is taking over in a way that is affecting you negatively, there's a matter of just needing to surrendering your free will and allowing what is to be, and just sitting in the energy and relaxing and allowing, and just receive the information, receive the help, receive the guidance, receive the customers, receive the money, receive the love. Sometimes in practicing receiving things, we need to start practicing by giving as well. So there's that. Next question. Piri, should I leave him? Piri, should I leave him? Piri, should I leave him? You're more than welcome. Piri, should I leave him? Piri, should I leave him? Piri, should Piri leave him? I got the pendulum out for you, and it was more so you could see that you already have the answer. You know what I mean? You already know you should leave him because you're asking the question to begin with. You're asking yourself in the first place. So this, if we delve deeper into that question that you're asking yourself, okay, so here's that question. Do I leave him? Well, let's put that here at the top of your our question tree. Do I leave him? Now, the branch that's coming out from that question is, well, why did we ask this question? So let's get this branch to come down. The question here is potentially an action, a word, a statement, a situation, something that has triggered this question in the first place. So if you take yourself on the journey of your question tree of why, and that's, so why do I feel this? Okay, well, what's the branch coming out from that question? And that question, where did that question start from? Why? Take yourself on the question tree through the journey. Reverse engineer your question to yourself. Because the King of Coins is the card that came out when I was asking the question. This is either saying you're dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, somebody who's, you know, a father, a business owner, potentially a doctor, or somebody who's financially secure or abundant. This may be that person. The King of Coins is a loyal, committed person. They're stable. They're giving. But why are you asking the question? Why are you asking yourself, should you leave him? What about this person is triggering this question within your question tree to come to this question in the first place? And as far down that journey of the question tree you can take yourself, you will find the answer. So the pendulum's telling me yes, and I'm saying, well, yes, because you're asking yourself this question. And most people would say that to you as well. But over my lifetime and over experiences, I've learned to ask myself, well, what's my conditioning here? Why am I asking this question in the first place? Do I have evidence? You know, is there something here that is real that is making me question this relationship, this connection, this job, this place? Or is this a fear-based question? Is this a question I'm asking myself because I've been triggered in one way, shape or form due to traumas, due to past situations, people, places and things? I feel strongly when I'm looking at this King of Coins, I'm feeling a father energy. I'm feeling a father. And perhaps I'm trying to be very careful because this is a live and it's not like a one-on-one personal reading. But I feel like this is more to do with this questioning. If you went down this questioning tree, and if you get down to the bottom of where the root cause of this question of do I stay, do I leave him, comes down to your father. And maybe this is because there is something within your connection with your father that has created a belief system within your coding, within your genetic coding, within your body, within your cells. And that genetic coding in your body, this information that is being stored in your cells throughout your body from your childhood, perhaps to do with your father, this comes to the surface, especially when we're in romantic connections, if this is to do with a dominant male figure in your childhood. Could be an uncle as well. I just thought that when I stared at the card a little bit further. An uncle, somebody who is rather not, yeah, an uncle. If it's not your father, an uncle maybe. So yeah, Spirit saying, take yourself on the journey down your question tree. And with that question tree, make sure when you're at the real root cause of the first question that you're asking, it's like, okay, this is what I'm actually questioning here. Is this person going to do the same as this person? Is my now the same as my pain from the past? Will my now be creating the same pain as my past? Am I seeing the red flags? Is this a reality or is this fear? And your question tree will tell you, your intuition will tell you, understanding your feelings and your triggers and where that comes from, why you're asking that question in the first place, sometimes can be found in isolation, in hermit mode, out of their energy and in your own energy. And that could be why Spirit's saying, yes, leave him. Maybe not because this person is bad, maybe not because this person is doing anything wrong, but because there's something within you that needs to understand why you're needing to question the connection in the first place, be it bad or good. Everyone that comes into our life, I promise you, is going to put a mirror up for us. And the mirrors only ever reflect what's in front of it, not behind it. So it's not the person in front of you that's holding up the mirror, that's holding the mirror, that is setting the reflection. It's actually our own reflection. So why am I asking this question? Why do I need to know the answer to that? Why do I want to leave this person? Is more, why am I feeling like I need to leave this person? If I'm silently questioning myself about this, if I'm not sure, why am I not sure? And this gives you your answer of why you should leave or why you should stay. You'll be able to see what's real and what's not, what's fear, what's fact and reality, what's past trauma projecting into fear from the mirror that's in front of me right now in this situation through this person. And can I move past this, is what I'm getting strongly there. I hope that helps. I'm just going to be 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to go correct something with the sound and I'm going to be right back. Okay. I have time to do 2 more questions and then I'm going to have to go and get my daughter from school. So 2 more questions. If I missed you, I apologize profusely, and I don't want to promise I'm going to try and get to all the questions in the question and answers, because through this retrograde season, I haven't been able to keep many of my promises when it comes to getting my work done. Even those who have booked personal readings with me have found it, even just trying to get the readings out to some people, out of the 12, 13 personal readings that I've done, there was 4 of them in particular that were blocked. It was just really hard to get those readings out. And that's why the protection spells I was doing today have gone out as well. Yes. Okay, so I've got 2 more questions. Mallory, when am I moving to Sydney? Oh, good question. I don't think I'm going to get the answer for that one. I heard a no from Spirit straight away with that. But I am seeing the 5 of Pentacles, so that could be next autumn, sorry. So April, May. Around April, May. Maybe next autumn, Mallory? I have a Renee. Sorry to hear that. Let's have a look. Renee. I want to use a mix of Oracle and Tarot for this one. Renee, Renee. Renee, Renee. Woo! They're really good. Boom. Renee, this is very positive and optimistic. I'm getting beautiful energy here. There's financial flow. So you'll find that financial abundance and financial flow is coming to you. Renee, there is a problem that you're experiencing with either family or friends that is going to become resolved shortly as well. You're going to be changing something about your aesthetics. There is something about your hair in particular that you're going to be changing. I don't know why I'm seeing a beautiful, long, like really long, dark hairpiece, like wig of some kind. Something that you just get to brush often. And so there, and it's like, it starts from here. It starts from a really nice wig, and then it goes to, you know, changing the way you do your makeup, and then changing the way that you dress, and you transform. You're going through a transformation. This financial flow resolves quite a few issues for you that you've got coming, and there's so much butterfly energy coming out here, not just a transformation in your aesthetics, but this is it changes your aesthetics. You feel amazing. And you want to change the way that you look. I'm getting a lot of Aquarius energy here. Like healing energy. You could be an Aquarius. I don't know. But there's a lot of magic for you with lavender. I'm seeing lavender fields. I'm feeling lavender. I'm smelling lavender right now. Fresh lavender. So maybe you'll be surrounded or living in a beautiful garden, or have a garden with lots of lavender in it, and you'll spend a lot of time out in this space where this lavender is. I hope that makes sense. But there's some changes to your aesthetics that are just I don't know what this means to you, but it's about your looks. It's about you changing the way you appear to the world. You're changing the way you feel on the inside. I keep hearing the word dis-ease. Separated, not disease, but dis-ease. And then brain is separate. And I want to just mention something about the magic of words and the power of words. And the power of when we take ownership of something, such as a dis-ease or an issue or a problem. Now, I understand what you're saying. Brain disease is serious. It can be quite serious. But when we identify with this, now this is for everybody. This isn't just for yourself. This is for everybody who's listening. And this comes up for every circumstance in our lives. And I've had to experience this for myself in health forms, in physical forms, in mental forms, growth. It's a path, right? It's a change. It's a flow. And it's an acceptance. And what you're changing here isn't necessarily your outside. This is your outside. You're only changing to match your inside. Because you're no longer owning the words I have, right? Like that identification of I have a brain disease, or I have diabetes, I have bad luck. That's magic. You're speaking magic. You're putting out energy. Words are energy, emotions are energy. And if we're here and if we're saying, I have a disease, I have a problem, I have nothing, then so it is. Yeah? So rather than I have, rather than it even being I at all, we just detach from it. The ownership's gone. The identification with the label of you owning this as something that is you. It's a release of that. And if this isn't what's happening, then this is channeled advice of what can happen for you, what you can do, and what you're very capable of. Because yes, this is a dis-ease, but it's not yours. You don't own it. It is not you. It doesn't define you. You are made up of many different characteristics. You are made up of so much more than just your dis-ease. You're made up of beauty. You're made up of magic. You're made up of lifetimes of cellular memory, not just the brain. And this is the beautiful thing that I cannot wait to share with you. So if you can please send me an email with, so I can send you a link to a video that I would love for you to watch. And it's about the brain and how much we actually of it we use. So the beautiful part about memory and the brain is that the brain is only one small part of our memory, of what we remember. And where most of our memory comes from, and a lot of our memory that we actually have, our other parts of our memory, is cellular. It's in your DNA. You have a bigger brain than just the brain that sends messages to and from other parts of your body. You've got a memory in your body that connects to lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes of information, of truth, of life experiences, karmic energy, good energy, bad energy. These are all within all of us. So when you realize that this does not define who you are, and this disease is not your makeup, but you're made up of so much more than this, your transformation is magical, because you are magical. And what you come out with, what you are, is going to attract so much. And this is a fantastic reading, and I'm so glad Spirit called me to bring out the Oracle and not the Tarot, because this is just, bless you. Okay, I am going to have to pretty much leave it here for now. You're more than welcome. And I'm going to upload this reading to YouTube, so please watch that back as many times as you need. The energy from those cards, I am literally feeling chills all over my body. It was not just for you. This is for anybody. That's why this reading is going to go up to YouTube. And I'm going to send you that it's a wonderful, I'll have to find it. I watched this a long time ago. But there was a beautiful talk from Sadhguru about our brain and about our memory and karmic memory and cellular memory. And I've studied epigenetics, which is the cause and effect of our external environment on our genetic makeup. So I understand it on a whole other level as well. And then there's astrology and the effect of the universe and the planets and the pools and their energy. And it all comes into play out here in those cards that sit in front of me. And yeah, you got to know, man. That doesn't define you at all. It doesn't define any of us. Dis-ease is just a dis-ease. And if we take the dis away, rub it out, we've got ease. It's just this tiny hyphen in between the two words. And if we remove the ownership from it, it doesn't dominate us anymore. And, you know, you have control then, which is cool. And when you realize that there's so much in here, there's more memory than just what our brain can do for us. Promise, I walk around in daydream land all the time. I'm barely using my brain. My memory comes from a tingle in this hand, a pain here, a shudder in my hip. Oh, what am I being told? What am I hearing? What am I remembering? Downloads, memories, daydreams, cellular memories. It's cool. Explore your ancestry if you're into that kind of stuff. Exploring your ancestry and getting to understand your lineage and where your pain body comes from, where your karmic trauma comes from, where the DNA in which has created memories, cellular memories within you that can create negative perpetuations in your now reality. It's fascinating to find this information and to understand it because it releases a lot of it. Shadows disappear when we shine. Shadows are always there with the light, but if we stand with and work it all together, they're all working together. So it's understanding and accepting the shadows of everything. So if we understand the bad and the good and we bring it all together and we get the whole picture, it's like, oh, I can release that. I can let that go. I can heal that for my lineage. I can heal that for the future generations of my DNA. It's pretty cool. Talking of future DNA, I've actually got to go get ready to go and get my little girl from school. So for those of you who have resonated with any parts of these readings, thank you for jumping online and jumping into my live and supporting my channel. Thank you to anybody who decided to follow me during this reading. I'm going to attempt to hop online and do a couple of lives over the weekend as well. So jump on then to... especially if you didn't get any of your questions answered, jump on then so I can answer your questions then. But also to subscribe to my YouTube channel. All my live readings that I do and other readings are on there. So if you look to the titles or the zodiac signs rather than the timeline, there may be many different readings there for you depending on your zodiac sign or circumstances or story. And you can also find Instagram and my website in my bio link. Now, my bio link with my website will direct you to where you can purchase a personal reading. Timelines on personal readings at the moment, they're anywhere between 72 to, about 72, up to 72 hours to have them out to you. So, the pre-recorded ones get out quicker than the lives because the live readings we need to work out a time frame in which works out for both of us, and the last couple of weeks hasn't been working quite well for me to get the lives done, especially for my international clients. So I'm doing my best to catch up on that as much as I possibly can, and I'm sorry if I've kept you waiting in any way, shape or form. It's certainly not my intent. It's just universe, lessons, retrogrades, delays, so many different reasons in which we have halts and stalls. But there's purpose within it all, which is fantastic and great. So yeah, personal readings, links are in my bio by the website. They range from $33 up to $77. And emergency readings, if you do want an emergency personal reading, where I drop absolutely everything, including, like, not my kid, obviously. My daughter has this, somebody to look after her if I do work, I promise. But I make sure I allocate your time within the next 5 hours of your purchase of a emergency reading. So emergency readings are expensive because I do have to drop everything at once to do them. But they are very, very, very personal, very one-on-one, very live, and we get into a lot over that period of time with your emergency readings. I understand emergencies, so we'll do that. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. I'm Namala. This is Intuitive Muse Tarot. I also own a business called Wise Body and Mind, which is my website, but the store will be opening soon. So eventually there'll be a whole lot of healing spiritual products and people that you'll be able to connect with. So I'm going to be able to connect you with neurolinguistics practitioners, people who understand the connection and wiring of your brain, cognitive behavioral therapists, hypnotherapists, hypnobirthing coaches, so much holistic health to come to Wise Body and Mind as a connection hub for everybody. But for now, thank you very much. Namaste, everybody. I love you. I'm sending you healing, love, and light. And for everybody who joined in this reading who needs financial aid and assistance, protection from gossip, negative energies, hexes, and curses, I did your spell in the beginning of this reading, and I'm now about to light it for the 3rd time, which is the last time, to make sure my spell sits. Oh, I wish you could smell it. And the 3rd time, it doesn't light up as much or crackle as much. But the reason why I do it the 3rd time is to make sure it's definitely lit. And now, because this is a protection spell, because this is one of those types of full moon spells, I throw that ash in the bin because we're wanting that negativity gone, done, away with. That is also another service I do offer. Actually, I will be doing a full moon manifestation ritual with the full moon tonight. It's not something I record. It's not something I do live. It's a very private, intense ritual. In order for it to work for my clients, I need to keep it that way. I need to keep it private, and I need to keep it hidden from any other energies. So it's not something I can share, but you can purchase an intention setting ritual that I can do for you on your behalf as a natural born witch. So you are able to definitely send me via my email your request for a manifestation ritual. You can do them for money, you can do them for self-growth, for ascension, for healing, so on and so forth. You can pretty much ask me to do a ritual for anything, and I'll let you know whether or not the intent is correct or not in order for a ritual. I only ever do light, love, healing, magic, and I won't do anything that will be anything to harm anyone or do anything against anyone. This is for you, to help you, to guide you, to heal you. If you do want me to be a part of that spell for you, and you wanted to add your name to my manifestation ritual spell, it is only $7. So it's a PayPal of $7 to get a part of that gang and to be a part of the ritual, manifestation ritual for me. So if you did want to be a part of that, you can send me an email and the link that's up in my bio, and I'll add your name to the ritual and I'll send you the PayPal link. And it's a money manifestation ritual is one of the main ones that I'm doing. So it's for full money, financial attractions and financial serendipitous events is my first full moon intention manifestation ritual. And for anything extra that you want added, let me know. That's $7 on top. Thank you to everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you to all my new followers. Remember, this reading is going to be uploaded to YouTube by sometime this evening, probably 5 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for joining me, and I'll hopefully be back tomorrow. I'll try. I'll do my best. Love you all.